Hey folks, retired old soldier 1987 here. Last we talked, it was just a short little clip about a smell that brought back memories to a time when I was active duty at Fort Hood, Texas. I'm going to talk about ranges. I was a first sergeant at Alpha Company 256 Combat Sport Hospital, so I had the opportunity to um, get my soldiers out to the ranges to do some training. And, ranges at the battalion level were always just a bunch of BS. Battalion level ranges just never worked, in my opinion. It's too big, too many people. It's like herding cats. You really needed to push that down to the company level. So when we got the opportunity to do that, we took advantage of it. And what I did was I wanted to get my soldiers away from the unit and to a good range, with good resources, but not so close to home where they could, they could run and hide at home during the day. Because that's what would happen with the battalion level ones. They would always have them up at the battalion, up at Ravenna near Cleveland, Ohio. And all the folks that were from up there, they would always get to go home at night and they would sneak out and they would do this garbage. And I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it seemed like they were being treated differently, because they lived close. So, not a fan. So I pulled my soldiers and I found a range which was close to where I was from, which was Indianapolis at Camp Atterbury, but none of the other soldiers were there. Now, mind you, I say this that people get to go home at night. I did not. I didn't sleep at my house. I stayed in the barracks with the soldiers. I never came home. I didn't take advantage of that. That's not who I was. I was always, a lead by example kind of guy. Always have been, always will be. So, but we found Camp Atterbury had great resources, had really nice ranges. We were able to go for a long weekend. We would do like a MUTA 6 or a MUTA 8, which is a 3 or 4 day weekend, and we would do other training other than just the range. We would get them out to do the LRC, the leader reaction course. We would get to do the litter obstacle course because there was a mystic there. There was a lot to do, a lot of good training there. So we utilized Camp Atterbury from then on, from when I first brought the soldiers out there, and the timing and the money seemed to work out. From then on, that was our range that we went to. So, it took a little bit because we had to bus the soldiers there, and it was a 4 hour bus ride, but it was definitely worth it. So that's one of the things I did and I implemented as a first sergeant. Hey folks, if you like the content I'm putting out, if you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, tell your other folks about it, drop some comments down below, tell me what you're thinking, the things that you've done, and until my next video, have a good one.